Welcome to episode 4. May I please have your names and introductions, please? Well, let's start with Adnan. Let's go.
Hi, thank you for having me. My name's Adnan Kouli, captain of SIXKRU. طبعا our sponsor is the one and only Toby's Estate. أولا, thank you so much for keeping us hydrated during surf. It really helped, especially with your cold brews. I'll just pass it on to the other captains.
Hi, my name is George. I'm the captain of Nuts. We were sponsored this season by the one and only best sushi in Kuwait, which is Maki. They were always supporting us. Thank you for the support, and hopefully we'll see you in season 4.
Great.
Hi, my name is Tamer, captain of the Lions, sponsored by ASICS. First of all, thank you very much to ASICS. Provided us with all the footwear for everything.
Yes.
And yeah.
We mentioned them a couple of times in the previous episodes. Special thanks for ASICS and for Toby's for supplying us with the caffeine needed for every morning.
Oh yeah.
Since we had too many morning times of volleyball games. And Maki, since they didn't provide anything yet.
Yeah, we're still waiting for the
sushi
roll.
Yes, we need some sushi on those teams.
Is that real, by the way?
I think so, yeah. They said they're going to do a Fozan Maki. I think they did.
Fozan Maki. Dude,
For
they kind of have...
Fozan.
لا?
I think so,
Interesting. بعد يستاهل فوزان.
Yeah, it's Fozan.
Okay, let's start with conversation with SIXKRU.
Oh, here we go.
Adnan, how are you feeling?
Well, good.
Nervous a bit?
Not at all.
Good. That's what I want to hear.
Although, I don't know, you're a bit sneaky. I feel like I feel like it should be.
لا شوف, don't worry. I don't attack that aggressively, but sometimes I do if it's needed.
We're about to find out. We're about to find out.
بالضبط. So, is it true that your team was carried along by one player only?
I mean, no.
we've seen the games بصراحة.
But you've seen us lose by 10-15 points when that player was playing.
Why?
Honestly, you need all 6 people on that court to be talking all the time.
صح.
We had a few people, we had 1 or 2 people blow out their knees before the tournament. And you did SF. Those players were getting a lot of playing time. We did have our main 6. 1 or 2 of them couldn't always play due to scheduling and national other club games. So even when that player was playing, we still lost by 10, 15, 12 points sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
So he carried us a lot, I'm not going to lie. But the games that we won, him and his brother especially were hitting that ball.
Do you mind telling us who was the player, Adi?
Akid. Our player is Sagar Shaheen, of course.
يستاهل صقر شاهين. A big shout out to Sagar Shaheen.
بصراحة he was my personal MVP. لأن the way he did carry that team was amazing. At times, yes, I do understand. He could have seemed like a one-man show. The guy is unstoppable.
True.
Set him the ball 9 times out of 10. If he's at that position, why not? Other than that, لا بالعكس. We had some amazing players come out of it. Big shout out to K setting. He came back this season.
One of the most شلون احنا ممكن نقولها يعني
I would say consistent.
Yeah.
Very consistent.
But on and off the court. Anna K impressed me off the court بصراحة. The way he kept everyone together. His
he has that kind of sportsmanship بصراحة. Yeah, big shout out to K.
Big help as well. طبعا
the OG of the volleyball. نقدر نقول.
Always K knows everyone. وطبعا I think we had one of the best liberos. Notable mention as well, Mariam Faydakawi, especially when the tournament started. She was amazing. So
big shout out to Mariam as well. Yes, we've seen her catching a couple of balls بصراحة. That was so hard to catch, honestly.
Once the playoffs started, the team really got in rhythm. The first few games, not everyone was playing. It was a bit weird. When everyone got together, especially in the playoffs, that's when I think they even surprised a few people, especially with our first game.
There was a game with you guys. I can't remember with who. I thought it was in the finals, where there was a 1 point difference, and then صرتوا 2 more. كان السكور 14-11 إذا ماني غلطان, and then صار هذا.
It was our last game, yeah.
وصقر طلع من عطورة حزتها فتنرفز وايد بسبة الجيم. What happened?
All credit to the other team. They had their backs against the wall. They were under pressure. Somehow, some way, they came back.
They climbed.
I tried to call a timeout just before they tied us. I thought it was a way just to give us take the pressure off. للأسف they worked through it. There was a few covers we missed. وخلاص they just got motivation from there and they kept going. All credit to them. صراحة the way they did it like that, that's not easy. It was all ours to lose. We live, we learn, we know what we did wrong.
Yes.
We come back next season. Hopefully play these guys.
Yeah, we never played.
Yeah.
Like literally, our teams never played with it.
Yeah,
We're
but
in
like,
different divisions.
and I'm trying to make him get me out the way before you guys have to go each other.
لا راح احكيك شوي بس اطر علي شوي. لاينز شلونك اليوم تامر؟
I'm good.
How does it feel to be the youngest captain in serve? I think you
Am
are.
I really?
I think you are the youngest captain
I
in
think
serve.
Fawaz may be younger than me. I think.
Fawaz? لا, I don't think so.
I think same age.
Same.
97?
Okay,
Yeah,
one of the
same
youngest.
age.
عيل.
No, it feels good, you know, also being a new captain, being a new team. I'm very happy with our result. Obviously, I wish we've done better, but
You guys did a greater job صراحة والله.
yeah, no, I'm very happy with the result now that I think about it. But obviously, everyone wants to win.
صح.
The goal that I set out for myself was to win first place, and I didn't get that. But I'll take what I can get. You know, we won the Team Spirit Award.
Yes.
I have the MVP on my team. So I think it was a good result all in all. Yeah.
I
Very
agree.
happy about it.
Plus عندك البست شو اسمه captain of the season يعني برافو عليك على هالشغلة.
Thank you.
Congratulations on that. My question is to you. How was the game against Wildcats? What happened in that game? From what I heard صار في وايد مشاكل off court.
Really?
Yes.
No, I thought it was very friendly. And obviously there was some banter because
Hey.
I feel like Wildcats is the only team where I truly know everyone on the team and I'm comfortable with them. Wahab, Zaid, you know. So it was a lot of friendly rivalries before the
بس-
game, you know. A little
بس-
bit of trash talk here. and
حلو.
there.
اي انا التراش توك هذا اللي صار اذا ماني غلطان كان بالكومنتيتنج حزتها.
Hey.
Something happened in the commentating which made everyone يعني think ان that guy was biased to your team أكثر. يعني كان قاعد يرفع لكم وايد وهيد Wildcats.
Okay.
What happened in that game? ما عندك علم على هالموضوع؟
لا, I don't.
Really?
No, I don't.
Okay. أنا أنصحك ترد تطالع الجيم هذا بالذات أنصحك ترد تطالع الجيم. Okay. Nets.
Hello.
Congratulations on the second place.
Thank you.
مع ان انتم بعيني يعني تستاهلون الاول صراحه.
Thank you so much.
مو قصورا بوان كلان. They did an outstanding job as well.
Okay.
But استاهلتوها انت واكثر يعني
Thank you so
جداره
much. Thank
والله.
you. Thank you.
How do you feel?
Well, it was a tough day. We wanted to losers bracket thanks to Lions. But we managed to like it was we played.
Talk directly into the mic, George.
Hi, Hassan.
ايوه.
Okay, so that day we played 4 games. The first game, and then we took a break, and then we played 3 continuous games. So that's like 6 sets. So it was really difficult for the team. By the time we reached the finals, they were dead. We lost one of our main hitters, Dr. Ashraf, and we just like the moment we reached the finals was the moment we won.
Fatigued انتم كنتوا
Yeah, we
صراحه
were really
وقتها.
tired. Our MVP female Roa received a lot of balls.
صراحه
A lot
yes, a
of
big shout out مع انها تستاهل هي انها تاخذ
Very,
الام
very
في
well
بي female.
deserved. Well
Yes,
deserved.
very well deserved.
Roa is amazing. She did
Yes.
really well this season. And I'm really proud of every single one of them. All of them contributed to the team in a way. I'm proud of them. Like even Sharia is an amazing hitter.
She is.
She even blocked some of the guys on the team.
Not just
Others-
blocked, dude. She can get past blocks of guys.
Easy.
برافو عليها شارية والله.
She's so sweet. She's the only one that didn't have an issue in the team. If you notice.
Yeah.
My team was
تكفى dog directly to the mic, George. تكفى.
better.
أيوة.
Okay. Like as you know, my team, mashallah, they always like to have inside talks in the middle of the game.
Yeah.
Sharia was the only one who didn't get anything, but she was smiling, looking at me and doing this.
And everyone loved her spirit يعني
Yeah,
بصراحة.
Shari
ما شاء الله
was-
عليها. She's a great player honestly.
Yeah.
نرجع مرة ثانية for a question on Instagram. زين. مرة ناخذ كذي مرة ناخذ كذي.
Okay.
A question for Tamer. Why did Ramzi Mikhail not play?
Well, he tore his ligament a couple of weeks before the tournament. And I made this clear to him. He was an emergency player. يعني. If a player of mine got injured, I told him that he'd be getting some playing time. مع إنه my whole team, I really tried to get everyone involved. That's the point of serve at the end of the day. Of course, everyone wants to win. There's that competitiveness. But We want to have fun at the same time.
Yes.
And try to give everyone some playing time. وهيك. And I was planning on doing that with him regardless يعني. But unfortunately he tore his ligament 2 weeks before the tournament and he was unable to play at all. You saw he was in a
ما شو
cast.
شر. Yeah.
Yeah, but hopefully he's okay.
إن شاء الله يرجع بكم بالسلامة بسيزون 4 and
إن شاء
we'll
الله.
see a very powerful comeback in season 4. George,
Yes.
what's your expectations for season 4?
It's يعني pretty. It's gonna be more intense. I think, as Adnan said earlier, the tryouts are gonna be tougher this year. Two more new teams are joining, so that's like the chances of getting first place is gonna be harder than before. I'm hoping, like, inshallah we'll get first place.
Do you think,
Inshallah.
Zain, a question from me to you,
Yeah.
do you think إنه based on يعني ما شاء الله عاد لهم طولة عمر إن شاء الله on your team يعني الجايز هل تتوقع إنه راح يكملون معاك next season؟
Yes, definitely.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله.
Definitely,
No words, no words.
We're a big
Passion
family.
has no age بصراحة.
Yes, wallah, we're a big family. All of them are supporting each other. You do see the mad side of them on the courts.
Yeah.
Yes. At the end of the day, all love each other. We're all one big family. We support each other. We listen to each other when there's a mistake that happens, and we try to learn from the best. يعني.
Although you guys bicker, I feel like it's like a brother kind of argument,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah,
Like, you know,
some
when you pick a
point.
fight with your brother or she.
Yeah. You're right. I guess. يعني. I can't show you the group, but okay.
More or less. Yeah.
No need for that. Adnan, how does it feel to be back to serve after taking a gap between season 1 and season 3?
Well, honestly, it feels amazing, especially this year, because the last time I was in it was season 1.
Yeah.
You were there, and such a huge difference between season 1 and season 3. I wasn't there for season 2; it wasn't even around much. But
Why though?
season 2?
Yeah.
Well, I had to take a break from all sports. Kind of tweaked my knee.
Oh, ما تشوف شر.
الله يسلمك. I had to like shut down completely. I came back season 3 بصراحة I wanted to pick my own team. I saw a lot of people did it to keep it going. Huge difference, especially like with the podcast. طبعا you're here now.
Thank you.
بالعكس, your team, everybody as well. Like huge shout out. I don't think you get
Thank you,
enough
حبيبي.
credit.
Thank
We
you.
want to make sure we do it
بالعكس.
here.
Thank you.
Yeah,
بعد راسي.
I'm
بعد
sure
راسي.
you would agree the difference from season 1.
Yeah, definitely. Like
يعني
media stronger this year.
No, media, you guys really upped the game.
Yeah.
this year.
الحمد لله. Like I need to say this يعني special shout out to DJ Hish for that بصراحة. يعني if it wasn't for his trust إنه يقعد يقول لي إن أبيك أنت تي بتمسك السيزون كله in terms of media يعني I would have not have done all of this if it wasn't for his trust in me بصراحة, and I didn't want to fail him بصراحة on this. And I'm glad that I did not fail all of you guys. وإن شاء الله إحنا نكون كلنا يعني كفينا
Of course.
and
لا
we
لا,
did
you exceeded
the
expectations.
coverage يعني
Yeah.
ما قصرتوا والله. Thank you guys.
لا بالعكس.
لا يا جماعة حرجتوني
thank you.
والله وايد حرجتوني.
لا والله, because you guys like, are showing what's happening inside of Surf.
Yeah.
If it wasn't for you guys, like in season 1 there was exposure, but not like
no,
now. Like
كان mainly
everyone-
on Twitch بس بسيزون 1 حسب علمي أنا يعني.
Exactly. Even Twitch wasn't that clear back then. Like,
Yeah.
If you can see the views per video.
إيه أكيد
people
أكيد
from
وايد.
Scotland are watching us. So that's
صح.
Yeah, like my best
Fueres.
friend at Fueres.
فويرس يا فويرس big shout out to فويرس.
Exactly.
فويرس كان بسيزون 1 though no?
Yeah, he was in chaos.
صح
ايه
صح.
و-
He is
أصلاً
missed والله صراحة. لازم يرجع فويرس.
Fueres.
we also got new commentators, which is nice. It's not just Ahmed
Exactly.
Khalil's voice on repeat.
Ahmed Khalil, somebody has a grudge on you, boy. Man, I thought he was supposed to be here.
I know he was. But that's why I'm taking a shot at him since he's not here. But Adi, I do it to his face too.
Okay.
Ahmed's a very
He
good
was
friend.
insisting the day of the finals to call Bushamma as George because he was wearing my shirt. So all the time I was like, George is spiking. George got buffed after the injury.
Speaking of that, what happened to his jersey on the final?
He lost it.
Again?
Yeah, and then the game that we had with Panthers, like suddenly I see Panthers coming towards me, and the two الحكام are
Referees, yeah.
referees are talking to me, and Hesh is running from the back. He's like, take him out now. He has to wear a shirt, and then I just gave him my
You
shirt.
just gave him your
That's
shirt.
the only option I have.
يعني لازم تشوف له حل مع موضوع
I need to
التيشيرت.
get him like
Hey.
an infinite bundle of shirts. That's not the first time he loses a shirt.
How many times did he lose it so far?
Huh?
He should have lost his jersey against us as a Shaman destroyed us.
And how many times did he lose his jersey?
Yani this was the second or third time I heard this message. Like Nadeem, he lost his shirt. I was like, okay.
Oh shit!
What
Again,
can we do now?
here we go again. عرفت؟
Exactly.
زين. A question for you. Do you think Nacharia would have gotten the MVP instead of Roy? Or let's say, do you think she deserves it more than Roy?
No, both of them are good.
Yeah.
In their own way. Like in my eyes, both of them are MVPs. Like to me, really, 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 the guys are amazing on my team. But the girls did contribute like a lot in the games. Like if you notice the last 2 days of the tournament, Roa was playing as a libero only.
Yes.
And that did change. She like received a lot of, and they were perfect. They were like she was setting them right directly to the setter. So without Roa's receiving the ball and without Sharia's hit spiking,
Yes.
we wouldn't have had a complete team. Yani if you notice also, none of the guys were covering for them.
Yeah.
Like I had a full 6 players on the field. For both of them are MVPs to be honest.
بشوف أنا برأيي you have to يعني step up your game in terms of subs.
Yeah.
يعني أنا برأيي لو كان عندكم subs you would have
We do
you would have
have,
gotten the title.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
We do have Asi, we have Noura.
Not enough though.
Not enough. Yeah, inshallah season 4 we'll get more.
إن شاء الله. بالعكس
We have a
بالعكس.
surprise or two.
وطبعا
One
شوف.
or two.
Well, I can't wait to see that.
Yeah,
بس
yeah.
لو أقول لك يعني عاد الصراحة أنا برأيي ترى you have the most 2 powerful female players
Yes.
in
100%.
the entire
Yes.
league of serve صراحة.
They're not afraid to receive the ball.
Yes, both of them are amazing spikers, are amazing يعني everything man, everything. They يعني ما أعتقد إني جيت وشفت غلطة منهم صراحة لحد الحين.
No.
برافو والله برافو عليهم ما شاء الله.
Thank you.
No problem.
Thank
Back to you, Tamer. How does it feel to be winning mostly all of the awards? يعني عندكم MVP male player, عندكم best captain, عندكم team spirit award.
Wallah, the individual awards didn't matter as much as the team spirit award. You know, I felt like the team spirit award is something you can celebrate with your teammates, something you can enjoy together.
ما تشوف إنها يمكن كانت هذه
بعركي winning MVP بالعكس, it made me very happy. It made me proud to have a
يستاهلها.
player on my
والله
team
يستاهلها
who won
بجدارة.
MVP, you know?
Barak is amazing.
يستاهلها بجدارة أمانة.
What a fantastic player on and off the court.
Yes.
Very hospitable person. You see him always laughing, talking with people, having
عدل,
a good time.
عدل.
But then when it's on the court, it's game time. You know, he's always focused.
He's focused wide.
Brings the
حتى
heat.
أنا قاعد ألاحظه قاعد يعطي instructions أكثر منك.
Yeah, no.
فما شاء الله عليه. He is a very experienced player.
He's helped us so much in terms of strategy and tactics. Yani, he taught me things that I never knew about volleyball, and I've been playing for maybe 8 years.
And who's the
So,
co-captain الحين?
Nada.
ندى.
Yeah.
I think that has to change, bro. I think that has to change يعني. مفروض. In my opinion.
Diversity is good.
هم صح. هم صح.
It's good, man. No, Nada is also a very vocal person. You know,
She is,
off the
mashallah.
court. Yani, whenever we have team meetings, she always has things to say. I feel like that's what I like the most about my team. You know, everyone can have an opinion. There's no such thing as captain, co-captain. Adi Baraki is telling us how to do this, and then Adbi showing us the way around the ropes. Yani,
And I wonder why they won the Team Spirit Award صراحة. It's I don't know. يعني everyone can communicate in a way that everyone can be heard. Plus, the chemistry between you guys are great. بينك أنت وأخوك بالذات ما شاء الله عليكم. Amazing chemistry, and we've seen that in season 2 as well. بين فواز وفراس الجاركي as well. No wonder brothers have amazing
Yeah,
chemistry.
plus we've been playing together ever since I started playing volleyball. You know, from ASK to when we were in college, and we would play. It was obviously not there, but to now, you know. So
برافو والله.
chemistry is always there.
برافو.
And the one issue I had in terms of communication was between Casey and Baruki.
And I think we know why. Hey.
Don't need to say anything about that.
فلازم 2 languages in this
Yeah.
group كالعادة.
لا, but surprisingly Baruki made it work. You know, his English isn't
Oh.
too bad. Yeah.
Wow.
You should check
Okay,
it out. It's
interesting,
pretty decent,
interesting.
pretty decent. You know, we usually have a translator during the team meetings. whispering into Casey's ear.
And the same too. Just Mabaraki, man.
Yeah, same.
Wallah, nice.
I have Bushamma and Sharia, so I have to translate for
How
both.
about you, Adnan?
Exact same. All season. I was the translator.
Between who and
No,
who?
I did a horrible job. But between, like, you have Sagar, mainly, who speaks mainly Arabic, and then we
Yeah.
have other players. Like, we have a Canadian player, Lackland, who blew out his knee.
Why show sure?
Yeah, and like 2-3 other people who only speak English. Yani, it's interesting.
Interesting
So
makes the
make it work,
chemistry.
make it work.
Yeah,
You always have to
ways.
find a way to make it work.
Yeah, بالضبط.
Aye.
احنا so far I think our answers have been amazing, very diplomatic. Surf should be paying us for that. We hyped it up.
كلم هشام على هالموضوع انا مالي شغل
خلاص you didn't get to the good questions.
Hey, I'm waiting.
شوي مهد لكم طريق. Question for you.
إيه.
ليش جمانة ما كانت قاعدة تشارككم بالجيم او الجيوم اللي فاتت؟
لأن she's a club player أولا
Mm.
and ثانيا she's a captain for her club. فهي before the season she was upfront about it. She told us that, guys, I do have club games, I do have trainings. There were other girls who were there, but here, because she was a captain as well, she can't really skip those trainings.
Yes.
They were very
She has to be a good role model.
yes, and الإدارة عندهم were very clear about it. And if you skip for serve, word got around, يعني ما شاء الله.
Oh, they know about surf.
Oh, yeah.
أجل كويت.
This
Okay.
big.
Oh, yeah.
This big. And they specified, يعني, from what I heard, and if you go play or anything, there will be consequences. وبصراحة at that point, يعني, it's her profession in a way.
صح.
I would tell her, don't come. فبالعكس, whenever she didn't have a game, she actually came. Also, I didn't mention this before, بس إن جمانة يعني خط أحمر anybody talks about, لأن بصراحة even off the court, حتى when she didn't come, she always texted the group, oh guys, I'm so sorry, أنا I feel bad وكل شيء. فبالعكس, she was very supportive حتى when she wasn't with us. When she was there, يعني, the last 2-3 games, it was a different team.
Yeah.
Big shout out to her. Big shout out to her.
والله
تستاهل وإن شاء الله نشوف more of her on season 4 أكيد.
إن شاء الله.
وفاركم الفوز يعني أتمنى هالشيء لكم.
Oh, definitely.
Hey.
Definitely.
خلاص يعني now it's for season 4.
Hey, the first season, you know, you're learning from your mistakes. Yani, you had teams that were not even on the map. Yani, first season, we were talking about this one clan,
Yeah.
who, by the way, we beat in the tournament.
The only
Just-
team to beat.
just to say,
The only
whether
team.
they were not playing, they're full players or not, just to put
So
it up
technically,
there.
in a way, you guys are first.
Hey, بالضبط, and it was during the league competition games. Yani, it's, we didn't win that many
That's
of them.
true.
I had to squeeze that in there.
قاعد ادور على اسئله انا حاطه. زين جورج, a question to you.
Yeah.
Compared to last season, what did you change in your team to reach the finals this season?
Okay, so last season I had Dr. Ashraf with me, but he wasn't available all of the time. The problem is with my team, what I'm facing is timing. Most of them work on Saturdays, so it's really difficult. And some point during midweek, Dr. Ashraf had to take a full hour shift so that he can reach a Lions game.
Oh my god.
And he had the surgery. He just went out of surgery and came to Lions game.
صح.
So-
حتى انا متاخر
Even
صراحه. يعطيه
Sharia.
العافيه والله.
Thank you.
والله الله يعطيه العافيه.
Even
دكتور
Sharia,
أشرف.
she had training with her club, so it was really difficult. Timing, يعني, is really, يعني, it had to
a
be there.
crucial.
Exactly. But what
thing.
I changed is we got another hitter, which is Mushamma. MashaAllah, he did amazing this season. We got Sharia. So we have 2-star female players. We got Noor, mashallah alayh, with his experience as a setter. So actually my entire team changed. يعني
Not too much though.
بلا the only
يعني عندك اثنين بس زياده.
no more.
ها.
Wait,
يعني from-
actually, yeah, I have.
It's only two.
Bushamma, Sharia, and Noor. Yeah, 3 people.
Yeah.
And Noora, 4 people.
نورة.
Noora Salmin, she was a
Oh,
sub
صح.
female. Yeah.
صح. Tamer, question. This is a bit brute, Sarah.
Go for it.
If it wasn't you, who would you nominate to be the best captain for season 3?
Wallah, I'd go with Abdullah Ali. Easy.
Yeah,
ليش؟
Easy.
Yep.
Wallah, very happy guy all the time. He knows how to put his team up. Very good player too. I really respect the guy. Wallah, very sportsmanlike as well. Before the game, hugs, handshakes. After the games, no hard
والنعم فيه
feelings.
عبد الله العلي والنعم
He's
فيه.
amazing.
Big
Yeah,
shout out to the guy.
every time we played against them, extremely intense, you know. But you always see him still with a smile on his face, regardless of how competitive it is, you know. لا, if it wasn't for me, I was saying I think he deserves it. يعني.
يستاهلها بالعكس. Every one of them يعني يستاهلون صراحة except for a few. بس لا just kidding. بس لا الكل.
Why were you looking at George when you said that?
لا I wasn't looking at George.
أنا المسالم.
هذا اللي ما له دخل ولا شيء هذا بالضبط. زين. So you told me a thing about a tournament. What is that? Between you and Tamer?
Tamer, yeah. We played 4 games.
Yeah.
4 games. He won twice, I won twice. So season 4 الفصل.
Oh. Right. Interesting.
Yeah. Well, it was intense. All of our games were intense.
Extremely
And then,
intense.
who do you think that you would win between you guys?
What do you mean? If we played again?
Hey, who would win between you guys?
Of course I'll go with me.
Let's be honest شوية.
والله unexpected. صراحة بعركي was receiving Dr. Ashraf's balls يعني at ease ولا كأنه he's hitting. يعني it's وفريد's hits were amazing. honestly speaking عن جد like I really don't know who's gonna win.
زين أنت بعد مدحها أخو. عم مدحك وايد. أنت بعد مدحها وايد كذي.
صراحة the player who shocked me most was Bushaman. يعني when we were playing the last game, the game that we got knocked out and the doctor got injured. صراحة I'm like خلاص يعني you guys like basically finished and خلاص like we were gonna go through. Because Bushaman pulled tricks out of his bag. This guy is
he's smart.
extremely clever, you know. He doesn't always go for power. He places it in the corner, tips. So very versatile player. I was completely shocked يعني.
What do you guys think of أداء باركي in this season?
صراحة thumbs up. I voted for him.
والله?
Yeah, I voted for him.
How about you Adnan? Who did you vote for Adnan?
أكيد صقر. أكيد. أولاً have to represent. ثانياً
يستاهل معنا صح؟
I mean, someone said it just themselves in one of the questions. Did he carry you? Is it true? What was the first question that you asked me? Is it not true if Sagar carried you like the whole team?
Yeah.
You didn't specify his name yet.
Yeah.
But it's not a secret. But أكيد when one man
He stood out بصراحة.
Hey, and when one man takes a team that far, and he clearly.
But شوف, I don't like to consider it just skill. But that's the thing. That's why I think Baruki won MVP. It wasn't just skill. He was motivating all of us. He helped us, like I said, he helped us with strategy, tactics, very vocal on the court.
MashaAllah, he was the loudest. Like with every point, I get the greatest shots of Baruki every time.
Yeah, like
he
if you look at all the best
everything.
pictures and serve,
Baruki.
Don't forget age. Age has a factor. Yani Baraki's a really experienced player.
Yes, he is. I think he was an
should join
ex-player.
my team as a heck.
Huh?
He
يعني
should join my team. أنا عندي أكبر الناس in my team.
If you guys haven't noticed, we feed off his energy truly.
True.
If he's loud, he's vocal, he's happy, we're all playing amazing. If he's quiet, then it's dead.
التيم كله يموت.
Yeah,
صح.
no,
I
we feed
agree.
completely off him. يعني that's why.
I agree.
What a fantastic player.
He is. أعتقد الحين هو بعد he's a ref همن on.
Yeah, he is.
ما شاء الله.
Nice.
Is
he
he
used to play club volleyball for a long time.
توني راح أسألك السؤال صراحة.
لا, he played club for a long time. But he was always a libero, by the way.
مبين عليه.
He's not a hitter. I mean, obviously.
مبين عليه.
You guys see his receives. بس يعني all around player. He's fantastic. He can set. He can hit. He can receive. So put him anywhere and he can win MVP.
أنا ملاحظ on your game against one clan. يبي فيبن. يبي like every time كان يوخر البنات خلوني انا عليه وصدق ما شاء الله عليه كان قاعد يحاول he did an amazing job بس هم فيبن
ما شاء الله
remains a beast honestly.
Yeah, يعني former MVP, you always gotta keep your eye out for him.
بالضبط.
He's a great player.
بالضبط. Scary player honestly. Speaking of scary players, who do you think is the scariest player in serve at the moment?
I would still go with Vipin.
You'll still go with it.
If you told me to pick someone else, I'd go with Dr. Ashraf.
Same answer.
His hits are ridiculous. يعني impossible to
يخرع.
stop. Double block, triple block, very very hard to stop.
يخرع ما شاء الله.
This was my biggest issue with serves. How to stop Dr. Ashraf.
Unstoppable ما شاء الله عليك. ايش عليك يا جورج؟ ايش عليك؟
I told you complimented me.
I signed him for 3 seasons.
اوه خلاص يعني ما راح شو اسمه ينحاش منك خلاص.
Honestly, the one player I'd be afraid of if I was blocking is Fahad Dragon.
Oh.
And I knew him in his prime. But can you imagine someone like that coming to spike it at you?
شوف أنا I played against him a couple of times أمانة فهد.
No, if
Yes,
he,
I do play you guys. Yes.
by the way, no, if he spikes it the way he used to in his prime, oh no.
أنا ما أتذكر إني to shift on in his primes أمانة.
But
بس I know إن the guy ما شاء الله عليه يعني فهد يخرع. How about you, George?
I'd say فرحان عبد الله فرحان Panthers.
عبد الله فرحان.
Yeah.
Interesting choice.
Yeah, ما شاء الله كبساته يعني
this nice guy.
طيب
He's an amazing
الريال طيب
Nice
وايد
guy.
ما شاء الله عليه
مبروك
والنعم
he got
والنعم
married
فيه.
يعني.
ايه الف
كمان.
مبروك.
بس ما تشوف انه شوي مستواه شوي طاح الفترة؟
هلا شوف Panthers this season I don't مع انه all of them are amazing players. They have an amazing libero which is Milana. I don't know what happened this season. بس يعني مثلا season 1 و 2 ما شاء الله they were on fire. They are still good يعني بس I don't know maybe they weren't in their game. I'm not sure what's the error يعني الصراحة.
I think Samar is slacking شوي.
يعني
Summer wasn't there أصلاً. Final day.
بالضبط.
سامر بس like 2 days and then خلاص
Yeah,
وقف.
yeah.
وسوى جو. And he left.
اي والله هذه جوله بس يسوي جو يطلع. يعني انا اتذكر على ايام الجامعه وتذكر كنت قلت
هذا اللي
على ايام
سامر.
اي يعني على ايام سفرتنا حق بعد بالمغرب هم هذاك وين تذكر الموجه ويقعد يسوي لك كذي تايم تذكر
Summer.
عجيب
Summer's problem is I know why he didn't want to come because he couldn't play this season because of his injury. It affected him.
Because last season, even when he was injured, he was coming a lot. He
Yeah,
was there for every game.
يس اتذكره كان هناك every game عكس هالسيزون.
Yeah, عكس السيزون صراحة.
سامر
Speaking of,
سامر you better play on the next season يعني اتمنى.
Speaking of Panthers, I think Milana really deserved to be in All-Star
Yeah.
tour.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Speaking of all-star
I
players.
think she got snubbed. I'm going to be completely honest.
Ouch.
And
الكوميتي
Not to take away from the girls that did make it. All very well deserved. Yeah, I wish the All-Star team could have more players. But I do think Milana should have been one of those girls 100%.
انزين you tell me who would you think deserved to be in the all-star players عكس الشباب اللي هم
I
اوريدي
have
اختاروا.
a lot to name, to be honest.
Okay, like who?
First of all, Dr. Ashraf.
He is on the all-star players.
Really?
Yes.
He wasn't on the MVP list.
He wasn't on the MVP list, but he is an all-star player.
Oh, okay, I didn't know that. Ra'a,
Yeah.
the girl who
Ra'a.
won MVP, يعني minimum she should be on the All-Star team.
صح.
I don't want to be biased, بس فريد.
لا بعد اخوك لازم.
I think
he has to.
يعني him and Baruki were the two main players on my team. يعني Baruki with the receives and Farid with the hits. يعني we all relied on him to put the ball down and get us the point. You know, and I feel like he made a big impact in the tournament too. But you never know, you know, there's always next season. There's more additions to the All-Star team, so he'll get on there eventually.
صح. How about you, George?
Zed.
زيد حمدان.
Yeah, he did really well this season.
يستاهل.
صراحة his spikes were on point يعني.
Blocks too.
Yes. Zed really improved يعني.
فرق عن season 2.
Exactly. He should have been there. Definitely should have been there. Who else? Help me.
والله تامر يعني got it. That's
Yeah,
my
pretty
main
much.
ones. There's also
Tamer.
yeah, captain.
ليش ما دشيت تامر؟
Yeah, I can be All-Star team captain. I don't mind.
يعني
ليش لا؟
بس لحظة I don't think they chose a team captain for the all-star teams yet.
I think it's hosted by Sir. صح?
Yeah, but
there's no captain.
But there's no captain yet.
And I nominate Tamer.
لا, he is not in the
I
all-star teams,
nominated
unfortunately. Oh, الحين he's not in the all-star teams, unfortunately. But who would you guys nominate to be a captain in the all-star teams?
From the like teams.
Oh, from
اللي هم
the
الحين.
players that are on the team.
Yes.
It's a good question.
العمر.
العمر.
Amar would be a good one. I'm trying to think who's on the team.
يعني كان عندك العمر، عندك فيلشاوي، عندك
صقر شاهين.
صابري، صقر شاهين.
Ash.
Ash would be a great
Ash would
captain.
be a great
100%.
captain.
Yeah.
He has the brains and the يعني tactics.
But maybe the
strategy
only
for it.
issue is that since he's only an English speaker, so that might be an issue.
I don't think that would be an issue بالعكس يعني
That's why you
عندك
get
a lot
an
of
Arabic
English
speaking co-captain.
واحد nice point nice
Nice
point
one, nice one.
احييك على هالنقطة صراحة.
I speak Arabic by the way.
يعني هشام عندك الموضوع. عيل who do you think will be the co-captain with the current team حاليا؟
The current team for the All-Star team, Wallah, Dr. Ashraf would be a great pick. يعني
For his experience,
for his
yes.
experience, I feel like he's very commanding on the court. يعني when he scores, celebrates, gets the team hype. لا, I think he'd be a great co-captain.
By the way, he's really motivational.
Yeah,
If you
or
see
captain.
to every voice note he sends on the group, he's really motivational.
أنا ودي لو تسمعنا فويس نوت الحين عندك في الجروب.
ما بدك
من كثر ما تجيب طاري الجروب وأنت اسمع فويس نوت عنده.
To be honest, I completely forgot. Scratch everything. Baraki captain. Done.
بوريكي كابتن بس he's not in the
رجعها.
all-star teams.
بلا
No,
يا
he's
He
not.
is.
He's not in the all-star
No,
teams.
he's in the All-Star team.
He is?
Yeah, he is.
والله ما انتبهت عليه.
Yeah, completely forgot about
يستاهلها بعد.
ما شفت شلون رقاها بصراحة.
والله تو اتذكر الموضوع
Did you
السريع.
re-sign him for more than a season?
it. Yeah, just so everyone knows. All my players are off limits, guys. Huh?
Is it, if there's one thing that you would change about Serb, what would you change? Who would like to go first?
We went over Ahmed Khalil is not only the one commentator. Sama needs to step it up.
مصمم انت. مصمم انك تشيل احمد خليل.
1000%.
Holy shit.
That's something. Sideline captains to have more coverage and exposure.
Especially when they're crippled, Danny. It's not up to
It's
us.
against our will, guys.
Yeah, yeah.
That's my bad, you guys. That's my bad.
What else?
More referees on the
Wallah,
sideline.
Yes.
and I asked
Yes.
about that, to
That
be
was a
honest.
good,
يعني. Not for the whole tournament, I don't think it was necessary, but for the last day, I think we should have had line refs.
Yes, definitely.
If possible, يعني, all respect to Captain Rashid. يعني, thank you so much for what he did. He was there for 3 whole weeks, reffing every single game.
Big shout out to Coach Rashid.
Big shout out to him.
يعطيك
كمان at
العافية
the same
Coach
time, يعني, refs get tired, refs miss calls, you know. So I feel like there should be a bigger rotation of referees. Maybe get 4 or 5 referees and have them rotate every game. or
هذه
two,
كانت
because-
بتصير in this season. By the way, side note, هذه كانت بتصير in this season. كان في like a backup خلينا نقول عاد بريفريز زيادة. ما ادري ايش صار بالضبط. صار في يمكن مشاكل مع الالتزامات مع الوقت وكل هذا فيمكن ما قدروا يوم. بس هم يعني ان شاء الله راح نشوف هالشيء in the next season. بالعكس we really do need side.
يعني we don't want
side
to take
refs.
anything away from Captain Rashid. He's a fantastic referee, but يعني at the same time he's human and he gets tired. He misses calls, you know, and some
صح.
of them are very controversial and crucial points.
صح.
You know,
صح.
Yeah,
I
Definitely.
agree on that.
شكله في salt in the wound, huh?
Assault or,
We lost the game. We lost the game because of
like
that.
yeah, like I lost a set, an extremely important set because of a missed call or a
Same.
unfair call.
بس ان شاء الله on season 4 راح نجيب لكم line refs
And more shirts.
and more shirts.
We don't lose them.
Okay.
والغسالة شغالة.
Who did not answer the question?
تعمل.
I think
No,
there's a group
he
answer.
already said about the شو اسمه line refs.
Yeah, I think it was like a group answer.
It was a group answer.
A
yeah.
group
Yeah,
answer.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, okay.
The more you get accustomed, the more you get used to each other and get some really good team chemistry. Take it easy, keep it going, continue to have fun.
And George?
Add a subsetter. It's crucial to have a subsetter. And me playing.
Yeah, same.
Yeah, I miss playing.
Tamer?
Plus, yani, I really hope the schedule gets fixed because I would love to play either of these guys, especially George. اليوم أنا
I
بدي
think
George.
we did play at some point. I'm
Once.
not sure.
Yeah.
I can't
والله أنت من كثر ما قاعد تتكلم على هالموضوع I want to know who would win between you guys. منو تتوقعون with your current teams?
Easy.
That's
It is.
لا والله جد. but
It
who would
depends.
win?
Is George playing or not playing?
George is not playing apparently.
They have a chance.
يعني
أي.
but if George is playing
Zero. I'm trying to find a rival for next
is it
season.
to them طبعا
بالغصب.
to
Everyone's
them
too
طبعا
friendly.
and to them there's zero chance for them to win if George is playing.
إيه مليون بالمية.
even if I have my sub players would still win.
الله عليك الله عليك. Lions, last question for you.
Let's hear it.
Why didn't Hussein play a lot throughout the season? But although that he is a good player.
Wallah, to be honest, I tried to give everyone as much playing time as possible. Yani, especially with Hussein, I can't take Baraki out, I can't take Farid out, and I can't take Adbi out because he's our setter. I was also sacrificing my own playing time just so he can play, you know, just to keep everyone happy. But at the same time, when the attitude's not there, when the motivation is not there, yani, you feel less inclined to play the person, you know. Even before the tournament practices and everything, everyone would show up, everyone would be there, and that's how I judge on yani, who plays and who doesn't. You know, if you're there, you're showing up, you're picking up the team, you'll get playing time. Simple as
Although
that.
he is a great player from what I hear.
He's a fantastic player.
Eh?
Who I'm sad to see him go.
So he's out of lines.
Yeah.
You heard it, folks.
Yeah.
You heard it.
It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Yani. We
Hey.
have nothing to do. Let's move forward. Do best of luck to him. Hopefully he finds
Best of
another
luck.
team. But yeah, he's a very nice guy, very respectful guy. I was happy to have him on the team. He played very well when he did play. It was sad to see him go because, to be honest, the last day I actually could have used him. He would have been a big help.
Well, للأسف إن نيته صارت وياك. We'll see how it goes in the next season with this.
Good question.
Any last words?
Yeah, actually,
A good question, huh?
Yeah, it's a good
Thank you,
question.
Habibi.
I have one thing to say.
Yeah.
Akid, this is dedicated to Adil. I couldn't let this go. But did you guys notice any storm during surf? I don't know. I kept hearing there's a storm coming. There's a storm coming. Did you guys notice
It's
anything?
the first time in Kuwait I've seen
It was
clear weather.
Pretty clear weather, huh?
Yeah.
That's all.
Mild to moderate.
Ouch. Ouch, you guys. Ouch. Adil, I am not responsible for anything that has been said to you on this
We love
episode.
Adil. We love
Yeah, no,
Adil.
we of course we love him. But
He's an amazing captain.
How about you, George?
Nothing. I just wanna. I wish to see more players in next season. I want to see. Like I want really for every single game to be as exciting as this season was, and we'll see. May the best team win.
And the best team won. Tamer?
Well, all I can say is that I'm looking forward to next season. I'm gonna build my team a little bit better, add a few people. The most important thing, well, a huge shout out to Hish. Did an amazing job with serve. He's created
An
entire
amazing community.
يعني.
يعطيك العافية.
Angel, it's amazing to see.
One
And
big
walking
family.
into serve, you see everyone happy with everyone having conversations, having a good time. يعني it feels like one big family. You
It
know?
is. It is.
And it keeps growing every season.
صح.
I'm looking forward to the future and what it holds.
Well, best of luck to you all.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
بالعكس, it was an honor to have you guys here.
Thank you.
And one last thing, big shout out to Studio Corners for having us use the studio
Thank you.
to do this podcast and to do more podcasts in the studio, inshallah.
Inshallah.
And يعطيكم العافية. Thank you guys for being here.
Thank
Thanks
you.
for having
Thank
us.
you.
Anytime. See you guys on the next episode.
see you.
See
Thank you
you.
guys.